Land is same thing, same prospecting. The land, um, just looking around and networking also, and just activity. I'll tell you my land deal that I'm working on right now. I represented the buyer, and it came from my listing of the last flip that I did. Just listed that flip for sale, and somebody saw that I listed that flip for sale and offered me some lots, the initial lots, and they sent me the opportunity. I saw the opportunity, but I saw the commercial part of it, and I have a couple of buyers that I'm working with. I saw that opportunity. I presented it to my buyer. We ended up doing the deal.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kessel. Today I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chatting with, Roger Reel, who is a commercial real estate broker. So excited to have you here today, Roger.
Thank you for having me. Excited as well.
Of course, let's dive in. First off, for those not familiar with you and your work, can you share what your main focus is?
Right now, I'm focusing on, I'm a broker with Woodmont Company in Fort Worth, and I'm doing investment sales, leasing, commercial leasing, land sales, as long as it's commercial. I'm not really focusing on residential right now, but I mean, I do flip from time to time. I also do business brokering, so I can help people buy or sell their business. That's the main thing that I'm focusing right now.
Awesome. And is this just within the Fort Worth area?
Right now, yes, anywhere in DFW. As far as leasing or investment sales, I mean, it can be anywhere in the country. My main broker, the Woodman Company, they have a national presence, so it can be pretty much anywhere.
Awesome. And how did you get into real estate?
Well, before real estate, I was an entrepreneur mainly. I had a couple businesses that I started in 2004 and just became basically a businessman for about 16 years. Grew two companies in the auto transport business to multi-million kind of like generating companies, and just burned out by after 16 years. At the top of the at its peak on one of the companies, I had about 40 employees. So just burned out on that kind of business, that kind of industry. And I always had an interest in real estate and fitness. And prior to COVID, I just decided to exit that industry and pivot into something else. And I was gonna go into fitness, and then COVID pretty much kind of like shot me down. I actually opened the gym, and I was ready to operate right at the time where they shut everything down. So, and then that's when I decided, okay, let me pursue real estate, and started flipping a house in 2020. That led to me getting my license and being a businessman. I didn't want to really go into residential, except for maybe wholesaling and flipping. Then flipped my first house, got my license, and then I just decided I wanted to do commercial, just being a businessman. I used to also own my own property for my business, which was a commercial property, and I was already leasing to some tenants and everything. So I already had a little bit of a taste of handling a commercial property, and I liked it. So I was like, let me just pursue commercial real estate. So that's a brief story. Can go into a lot more detail. So
Awesome. And so, what does your role look like as a commercial broker.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
As a commercial broker, I mean, it's it's the same as almost pretty much every industry. I mean, you have to find the people that want to either lease their space. You have to find landlords, just like residential. I mean, you got to find either the person that's trying to lease their center to help them. You got to find the tenants that want to lease the spaces. If you're dealing with a commercial shopping center, if you're dealing with investment sales, I mean, you got to find the person that wants to sell it, or the person that wants to buy it, depending on which side you're on. So it's still, at the end of the day, it's still finding the leads, still sales, is still trying to find that buyer, that seller, that person that's going to lease. In the business brokering side, you got to find that person that's wanting to exit their business. A lot of lead generation, a lot of effort, whatever you have to do, cold calling, marketing, to find the right person that you can help. So pretty much a lot of calling, a lot of networking, a lot of talking to people, and that's why I figure I'll do this. Maybe attract some customers, somebody to help.
Is your line of work mostly business to business?
You could say yes, but not necessarily. Business to business is really more for the business brokering, obviously, because I'm dealing with nothing but business owners. But on the commercial side, I am dealing with the businesses when they're leasing. But on the the investment side, it is investors, but commercial. It's just people that own land that want to sell it, or that own a commercial shopping center that want to sell it. So it's just different. So it's a combination. But mostly, yes, you could say. A lot of individuals obviously can also buy. Individual investors can buy or sell whatever. So combination.
Awesome. So are you mostly connecting with investors then?
Yes, on the commercial side, yes. The owners of the shopping centers are sellers or buyers. So on that end, yes. Developers too, like a lot of like on the land side, the developer's the one that's gonna buy the land to develop whatever their business is, whether it's a restaurant. I'm actually in talks right now on a land that I have for sale with Tesla, the company, to do a data center. They're potential buyers for a data center. So it just depends, Like could be I'm representing a restaurant operator also that owns about 7 restaurants right now. He's wanting to expand, so I'm helping him look for either second generation spaces to lease, or he's willing to also build from the ground up. So I can look for.
And what do you feel have been some of the main keys that have allowed your business to be able to grow and run successfully?
I would say just, I mean, always just keep working. Keep hustling, whatever it is. Like this work ethic, his hustle is like this is a whole new industry for me, and you just gotta work at it. You gotta learn, not be afraid to learn. I mean, just to me, is hustle, work ethic. Don't be afraid to transition or learn something new. If I started this transition pretty late, and COVID did derail me a little bit, but it's just keep working, keep learning, do whatever it takes. If it's being on the phone, cold calling for customers. I mean, just whatever it takes for whatever industry you're getting into. And I think in the beginning, you have to start at the bottom. In any new industry, and you just got to be also humble and put in the work and not be just. Those are a few little things. I don't know if you want more specifics, but that's the general idea.
Yeah, awesome. And so, what have been some of the challenges and obstacles that you've overcome?
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Well, as you are aware, even though it's been a few years, but the biggest one was the pandemic. you know, I was when I exited my businesses, I exited with the purpose of going to another level. To getting to the next level. I felt I had done everything in that industry. And as soon as I'm ready to pretty much, go to another level, and the pandemic happens, so it kind of derails all my plans, everything that I had, was planning to do. And in a way, it forced me into a retirement. Kind of, since I couldn't work, I took a little bit of time off, and some distractions happened that I got distracted. I got, complacent. I got comfortable. And I kind of just, stopped working and took it almost like as a little mini retirement. And that was a big challenge for me. I had to kind of like get back into that hustle mode, that work mode, that get out of like kind of like semi-retirement mode. And it's been 6 years, and I finally got really going about 2 years ago. So it distracted me for a few years. And, those are some of the challenges I faced. And then starting, in a new industry, not knowing a lot about the industry, having to learn all the basics, from scratch. I mean, it's a whole new industry, but, I know business. So, I leverage my expertise from running two businesses for 16 years. And that's why I wanted to be in commercial, because in commercial, I'm dealing with people like me, entrepreneurs, business owners. I can relate. I can talk to them. A lot of them, they're starting out. I already had 16 years in. Some of them I end up, helping, coaching, walking through the whole process. So it's been a good transition, cool transition for me.
Yeah, amazing. And so, how do you find like the leads for the buildings or your clients?
I do. I like networking and marketing, social media marketing. I enjoy marketing and I enjoy design. So I'm like a self-taught web designer, graphic designer. So I actually enjoyed that process. So I do social media, quite a bit of social media, and campaigns, to attract, for the business brokering mainly. For the commercial broker, it's a lot of calling, just basically figure out who some good prospects are, just do the research. We have the programs at Woodmont to figure out who you can target and just basically reach out to them, try to get them on the phone. And, if they don't have somebody that's helping them or representing them, and just, just try to get them to on board with you and your company too, so you're able to help them. So combination, and then networking, referrals, friends that know what you do. Multi restaurant operator came from a referral from a good friend. Just a combination.
Yeah, amazing. And so, what are you most focused on solving or scaling to next?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Right now, I want to grow my business brokering side. I enjoy helping people, either exit if they're wanting to exit or buy. That's one of the main things that I enjoy and I want to do. So I'm doing a little bit more marketing for that right now. But, I also enjoy the leasing part of it, of the commercial brokerage side. Just leasing, helping people lease, find spaces, and I mean, any opportunity that comes my way, and to be honest, I just like being part of the deal, helping people, and then closing deals. I like chasing the deal, finding the deal, getting on a contract. I like doing the process, and I like getting to the closing table, and everybody walks away happy, hopefully. So just right now, it overall growing everything overall. Since I'm in commercial 3-4 years, you're still it's being there's so much to know and learn in commercial. Even a few years in, you're a beginner, you're a rookie. There's just so much to learn. There's so many branches in it. So um, I just want to grow pretty much everything as far as investment sales, land sales, leasing, business brokerage, just pretty much all of that. So I'm not focusing just one thing. It's hard to focus on just one thing for me. I gotta be doing a lot of different things. That's how my brain works.
How do you find the land?
Land is same thing, same prospecting. The land, just looking around and networking also, and just activity. I'll tell you my land deal that I'm working on right now. I represented the buyer, and it came from my listing of the last flip that I did. Just listed that flip for sale, and somebody saw that I listed that flip for sale and offered me some lots, potential lots, and they sent me the opportunity. I saw the opportunity, but I saw the commercial part of it, and I have a couple of buyers that I'm working with. I saw that opportunity. I presented it to my buyer. We ended up doing the deal, and now I'm representing him to sell it. And that's the line I have for Tesla. So it's just activity. You gotta be doing something, whatever deal you have will attract, some kind of opportunity. So that came from me getting back into flipping, last year. So I had paused my flipping, and then I decided, there was not a lot of commercial opportunities I was finding. And I decided, you know what, let me flip another house again. Let me partner up with somebody. And that flip led to this, like, that could be a multi-million-dollar land deal. So just activity also. Yeah. Networking. Yeah. And that came from Facebook, activity. So, and they reached out to me from Facebook, presented the opportunity for me. And that's kind of what you do. If you have something you're selling, you present the opportunity, you reach out to other brokers, to other buyers. It's just, what do I have and how do I get it moved? Who's my potential buyer, and then just either emails, phone calls, texts, just what do you have and what do you need to do? And if I have like right now I have the land that I'm marketing, so I'm doing everything that I can. We're doing e-blasts, we're calling developers, and Tesla, who's interested right now, came from an e-blast that we just sent out to a lot of different brokers or agents or potential developers. It's just activity, whatever you have at your disposal. I mainly use Facebook and Instagram. Those are my main platforms, and my handles is just my name, Roger Real, and DFW for Dallas Fort Worth. So Roger Real DFW. Instagram, that's my Instagram handle. That's my Facebook handle as well. And the woodmont.com, that's the website for my broker. So they could also, find my contact information there.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.